Welcome, miss, you're free.
Why are you here?
I'm here on the master's orders. He wants you to return to Diane Group to take over the business.
My father? He took my surname away. He expelled me from the Sun family for 5 years. He didn't care while I was in prison. Now he dares to ask me to return?
The master had no choice back then. Give this black card.
Inherit the family business. Want to visit the Jiang family first. Had nothing back then. Endured ridicule from the Jiang family. Emochen Jiang stood by me. Now I'm out. Want to return to his side soon.
Yes.
Go on a blind date today.
Mom, I'm married to Yating. How can I date?
That criminal, she doesn't deserve to be my daughter-in-law.
Mom, don't say that. She went to prison for you.
She got what she deserved. Son, if you don't divorce, we won't hold our heads high in the Jiang family. Do you want to keep losing face?
Mom.
I don't agree.
Yating.
I disagree.
Yating.
Honey, I have something to tell you.
ULGF. You arrived just in time. You and Mo Chen should hurry up and get a divorce.
Oh Mom, that's enough. Instead of causing a scene here, we should think about what to bring to the Junlin Hotel tomorrow, so that our uncles don't mock us.
Mom, honey, I'll buy the gift. I have money now. Hello, Mei Wu.
Hello, miss, what can I do for you?
Can you buy a gift for me and deliver it to Junlin Hotel tomorrow?
Yes, miss.
Mom, honey, see, I really do have money now. I've already ordered the gift.
Oh, you little troublemaker.
Are you alright?
Did you hook up with some other guy in prison, and made Mo Chen green with envy?
I don't have a mother.
Don't even think about making excuses. What plans do you have? Are you conspiring to swindle the Jiang family's money?
Mom, I believe Yating wouldn't betray me.
HMPH, just keep defending her.
I'll definitely give you a surprise tomorrow. Darling, I will surely repay you.
Yating Su, I don't need your repayment. Nor do I care about your background. But I don't like it when you lie.
I didn't.
Yo. Isn't that my cousin? Such a rare visitor. Who is this beside you? Why is there a sudden stench of labor reform offender here? Why is there such a strong labor reform offender smell?
This is your cousin's wife. Please show some respect.
Oh, so it's the cousin's wife. If you hadn't mentioned, I would have thought she was a cleaning lady. Cousin's wife, you've made it to the headlines. Congratulations, cousin's wife. Ha ha.
Haha, Mo Chen. Not to speak ill of you, but at this anniversary celebration, why did you bring this useless person here? Isn't it just inviting bad luck?
You.
If you have any problems, come at me, don't bother Emochin.
Riding the prison really makes a difference. Even your speech is bolder. Ha ha. But seriously, who would dare to confront you? Although you are an orphan and considered useless, you still dare to hit someone with a car. Doesn't everyone agree?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. MPH.
Grandma, who is this? I've never seen her before.
Just a useless person who's been to jail, better not to mention.
Sister-in-law, you haven't met me before. Sister-in-law, you haven't met Yushan either, right? This is my girlfriend, Yushan Gao, the daughter of the Gao family.
Hello.
Yushan, this is the sister-in-law I told you about. She just got out of jail. She's incredibly good at using a sewing machine.
Really? That's such a coincidence. Our Gao family just opened a new clothing line. How about I get you a backdoor entry? A monthly salary of 3,000 including food and accommodation. Monthly salary of 3,000 including food and accommodation.
Hey, didn't my cousin Yashin used to have a crush on you?
Too bad, cousin didn't have such luck. Look, what's your wife like now? I don't know why grandpa initially forced you to marry her. Hey, Yating Su. Could it be that you're some tycoon's lost daughter?
I indeed am. Previously, I embarrassed Emochin out of necessity. Now that my status has changed, I will definitely help Emochin and help the Jiang family.
Yating is you, are you okay? Mentioning you gained weight and now you're even panting.
Talking about status change.
You haven't caught some mental illness in L, have you?
Ha ha ha.
Enough. You scoundrel, aren't we embarrassed enough already? If you can't learn to keep your tail between your legs, just get lost.
I really am dying.
President Sue.
President Issue has instructed that her family will come over for dinner. Let's receive them with the highest standards.
Manager, are you sure? We don't have a President Sue here.
But,
Wait, I am President Sue. Wait, I am actually President Sue.
hello, President Issue, nice to meet you.
What do you mean you're President Sue? Impossible. Absolutely impossible.
Manager, you must have mistaken the person. Although my sister-in-law's surname is also Sue. She just came out from the prison. Don't let her deceive you.
Exactly. Look at her. How could she possibly be President Sue?
Su Yiting, I know you're upset, but you can't just impersonate someone else.
Honey, I didn't lie to you all.
All right, young lady. Please don't make such pointless jokes anymore.
Really, stop being so shameless. Manager, could you arrange a private room for us?
I'm terribly sorry. Private rooms need to be booked in advance and are all full. I can't arrange a spot for you in the lobby.
You want us to dine in the lobby, looking down on the Jiang family, are you?
I'm really sorry.
Are you lying to me? Such a big hotel and not a single private room available. Such a big hotel and not a single private room available.
Those are specially reserved by our chairman, for clients and friends. The VIP rooms are not open to the public.
Hey you. Acting all high and mighty.
Oh, I think it's because we have an labor reform offender here, that they won't open a private room for us. It's all your fault, Yiting Su. You jinx.
Just a jinx. Get lost.
The rules of the Junlin Hotel are just like this. Then how come even Yiting Su gets away with this?
Oh Mo Chen. You've really made something of yourself now, treating this trash like a treasure. You're really protective of it.
I really should say something. This Zhang Mo-chan is also useless. Trash should just stay with trash.
This matter really has nothing to do with Yiting Su.
It's just a VIP private room. I'll go make the reservation for you now. It's just a VIP room. I'll go and make a reservation for you now.
Sister-in-law, do you think the VIP room at the Junlin Hotel is like the street food stalls you usually go to? It's not as easy as just saying we'll book it.
Exactly. Stop boasting. You'll end up embarrassing Uncle's entire family.
Yating Su, just shut up. Who do you think you are?
Mom, I'm telling the truth. I'm going to book it now.
Could Yiting Su actually be going to book the room? Mo Chen, could Yiting Su actually have some connections?
Hey, stop pretending. She's definitely just bragging and then she'll run off.
What a waste. Wait till I get back, I'll deal with her properly.
Hey GH, isn't Miss Gao a major client of the Dayan Group? Can you ask him to help us out by booking a private room?
Well,
No problem at all, of course. Our Yushan is a genuine lady of high status. Not at all like some useless people. Right, Yushan?
yes, that's correct.
Miss Gao is truly impressive.
Then we'll have to trouble Yushan.
Oh, Grandma, it's no trouble. Aren't we all family here, haha. I'll go book the private room for everyone then, haha.
I want to open a private room.
I just said all the private rooms are fully booked. Can't you understand?
I want to open a VIP private room.
How can you be so ungracious? What? How do you even have a black card that only the powerful figures in the Dayan Group possess? Who exactly are you? How do you have the black card that only the leader of Dayan Group should possess? Who exactly are you?
That's not for you to ask. Let's book a room.
Ah, yes, yes. I just had a moment of oversight. Here is the key card for the Supreme Private Room. It's even more upscale than the VIP room. Please, take it. Sorry, so sorry.
It's okay.
This Zhao Jiang is such an idiot. He's going to get me killed. Right, maybe I should say I've got something urgent and leave first. I'll avoid the situation for now. This is the Supreme Suite card. Truly, heaven is on my side.
Yiting Su is back, and he dares to return as well.
How is it?
Yiting Su, you really have the nerve to come back. Couldn't find the door to escape, could you? Why would I need to run away? Weren't you just acting all high and mighty, saying this hotel?
Chao Jiang, I've already booked the private room. Shouldn't you now apologize to me and my husband?
Booked a private room? In your dreams? With your lowly status, how could you book a VIP suite at this hotel?
I didn't book a VIP room, but the Supreme Suite. I didn't book a VIP room. It was a supreme suite.
Hey, did you hear what she said? Yating issue. There's a limit to how pretentious you can be. Supreme suite. That's only available to the high-level executives of Day & Group.
It's so annoying, can't she go a day without showing off?
I can't take it anymore, great aunt. Just give her $200 to go to the hospital for a brain check. How scary, look, she's talking nonsense now.
Yating Sue, shut your mouth. Aren't you embarrassed enough?
Mom, I really booked the supreme suite.
You're a waste, a lying expert, all because of you. My reputation is completely ruined because of you.
I didn't lie. I even brought the room card.
Show me the room card then. I'd like to see this so-called VIP of Junlin Hotel. What does the card look like now?
Open your eyes wide and look carefully.
What happened?
I lost the room card.
Ha ha ha. Can't keep up the pretense, huh? Using such a lousy excuse. Do you think we're all idiots?
Yating Su, you.
Honey, do you believe me? I really booked the VIP room.
Enough. Stop pretending, women like you who love vanity. We've seen too many. It's really embarrassing for us women.
Miss Gao is back.
Yushan, is everything ready?
How did my card end up in his hands? How did my card end up in her hands?
Wow. This really is a card for the Supreme Private Room. I never thought in my lifetime I would actually get to dine in the Supreme Private Room at Junlin.
It's true what they say about ladies from distinguished families. They mean what they say, unlike some uncultured people whose words are as worthless as farts.
Hey you.
Sister-in-law, don't be so angry. Nobody is calling names here. Isn't that right, Miss Gao?
Is this card really yours?
What do you mean by that?
You know exactly what I mean. This card is clearly the one I just opened for the private room. How did it end up in your hands now?
Did she lose this card? It's impossible that he's just a loser who's been around. How could he possibly afford the Supreme Private Room? She must be pretending. Yating Su, are you getting desperate? Grandma, this person has slandered me over and over again. I refuse to be treated this way. I'm going to cancel the reservation for the private room right now. No one should enjoy it.
Don't do it, Yushan. I haven't even seen the Supreme Private Room at Junlin yet. Grandma, please talk to her.
Yushan, don't worry. Grandma will definitely stand up for you. Miss Gao is truly a person of noble birth. You're nothing compared to her. And to say she took your things, that's simply ridiculous. Yating Su, apologize to Miss Gao immediately.
Why should I apologize? It was clearly me who opened the card. If she had nothing to hide, she would have called the waiter from earlier to testify.
There's no need for that.
No way, baby, you have to make her pay. Manager. Manager.
May I help you?
Manager, tell them who opened the card for the private room earlier.
I personally opened the card for Mrs. Yu for this private room. I personally issued the card for this private room to Mrs. Yu.
Oh, really?
Let this manager testify. Can't believe you thought of that. Did you already bribe him just now?
So, I get it now. No wonder you're so boldly confident now. You couldn't possibly have slept with the manager, could you?
Saying that, it really might be possible. Yating Su, you really are wicked.
You can't actually do such things. How shameful. You've completely disgraced your ancestors.
You're talking nonsense. I did not.
Stop talking nonsense. Do you know who this lady is?
I don't care who she is. Who do you think you are?
Why are you hitting people?
Wow, you're quick to defend your sweetheart, aren't you?
You. Fine, you go back first.
Are you feeling guilty about what I said?
Yating Su, you wick woman, you shameless thing, how has our Jiang family ever wronged you? What evil things are you planning to do? You like to strip, don't you? I'll make you strip. Strip then, keep stripping. If I tell you to take it off, just take it off.
Let go, let go. Don't be afraid.
You're still protecting her. She's such a bad person.
Mom, I believe Yating Su wouldn't do anything to betray me.
You disappointing thing.
Enough. Family scandal should not be publicized. Everyone quiet down. Let's head into the private room now.
Yes. Just wait until we get home, then I'll deal with you.
Grandma, this is a birthday gift I specially prepared for you. Please have a look, ha ha ha.
Look at our Yushin. Truly a lady of high birth. She really knows her manners.
Ha ha ha, I spent 200,000 on this. It's a blessed jade bead I prayed for at the temple.
Once you wear it, it will surely prolong your life.
And lead the Jiang family to greater glory.
Ha ha ha.
Miss Gao is really generous. Casually giving a gift worth 200.
Exactly. Good, alright then. Yashin, find a time to arrange your marriage with Chao Zhang. Grandma will teach you how to manage the company afterwards. In the future, you, my girl, will be the lady of our Zhang family.
Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Oh Grandma, you're making her blush.
Mom, what do you mean by that? If Miss Gao becomes the lady, what about our family?
You still have the face to ask. You don't even look. How much Shan Shan has helped the Zhang family, and how much your daughter-in-law has helped the soldiers. Not to mention normally, just this time. Shan Shan sent a gift worth 200. And her MPH.
Just a waste, still wanting to inherit property or something else.
Aunt, what Chao Zhang said isn't wrong. We can't just hand the company over to a useless person. Why don't you ask Eating Su to bring a gift worth 200 and then we talk? Why don't you also ask Eating Su to bring a gift worth 200 yuan for?
Oh, let's not pressure our sister-in-law too much. People are born into different social classes. Asking her to buy a gift worth 200,000 yuan, she'd have to sell herself to afford it.
Aha, that's true.
Are you sure your gift is worth 200,000?
Could there be any doubt?
Although the jade has decent water content, the color is too thick, and it's unevenly distributed. You can tell at a glance it's dyed. Wearing it for a long time could even be harmful to your health. It's not worth more than 5,000.
How come the Eating Su act like she knows so much?
What nonsense are you spouting here? I think you've never even seen something as valuable as this before. Do you really know about jade?
I learned a bit when I was young.
Even someone of your status can learn about appraising treasures. I guess you learned it in your dreams.
Instead of nitpicking my gift, why not show us what you've prepared? You didn't really come unprepared, did you?
Of course, I came prepared. For this anniversary, I prepared a gift worth $1 million.
Eating Su. $1 million, you're going to make me die laughing.
Yating at you. Seems you didn't learn to throw a good.
But learn to learn bragging instead.
Why don't you tell us specifically? What exactly have you prepared?
Don't rush. You'll all find out soon enough. You'll know once we get there.
Hava, I'm talking about you. How come you're getting better at pretending? A gift worth $1 million, right? Let me see where this $1 million gift is. Which sleeve of your jacket did you hide it in?
Get your dirty hands off. My gift is still on its way.
On its way? Since when did you become such a braggart? Why don't you just say it's still in the store? Are you going to tell everyone next that the person bringing the gift got into a car accident? If you're unprepared, just admit it.
Always have to put on airs. Looks like it backfired this time.
All talk, no action. If only you could provide some proof, we wouldn't look down on you so much.
You want proof, right? Fine, I'll prove it to you right now. Hello, Mengwu? Are the things I asked for ready?
Miss, everything has been prepared as you instructed.
Hello, Mengwu. Are the things I asked for ready?
Miss, everything is prepared as you instructed.
Good, I'm in the Supreme Suite. Come over.
She's not really preparing some $1 million grand gift, is she?
Impossible.
Don't listen to her bluffing. A phone call doesn't prove anything. Yating Su, you're quite something. Learning to hire actors now.
Whether it's an act or not, you'll know when my butler arrives.
Even the butler act is all set up by you. I think it must be some random man you picked up in prison. Yating Su, did you get played by a man in jail to the point of stupidity?
Keep your mouth clean.
You dare to hit me, you wicked woman. What me take you down?
Are you okay?
Miss. How dare you? What do you think you are? How dare you disrespect our miss? Miss, are you all right?
I'm fine.
No. Who the hell are you? Do you want to die? Seize this person. Don't move. Hey, hey.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
What do you think you are? Dare to touch our miss? Apologize immediately. So you're apologizing now? I see through it. You're an actor he hired, aren't you? Let me tell you, you're quite the actor, but you'd better let me go, because you don't want to mess with the Jiang family. In our family, our eldest daughter holds a prestigious status, and nobody like you isn't even fit to carry her shoes. Carry her shoes? Fine. So, everyone's acting like they don't care about their lives today, huh? And the eldest daughter? I think she's just a prostitute. Watch your mouth. The eldest daughter. I'll educate him properly for you. What are you going to do? I warn you, don't make a move. Grandma, Grandma, save me, Grandma.
It's really rebellion. Mo Chen-jong, look at what your wonderful daughter and Ma has done. Aren't you going to discipline this useless person? Make her release Zhao Zhang immediately.
Grandma, Chao Jiang humiliated my wife. Even if Yiting didn't have someone beat him up, I would have taken action myself. Grandma, Chao Jiang humiliated my wife. Even if Yiting doesn't hire someone to beat him, I would have done it myself.
You ungrateful traitor. If you don't listen to me, your grandmother, and don't respect the Zhang family, then get out of the Zhang house.
Mom, please don't be angry. Mo Chen is just confused for the moment. Mo Chen, hurry up and drive this Bane away quickly.
Mom, if the Jiang family is such a place where right and wrong are confused, then I might as well not stay.
Mo Chen. Mo Chen, what will I do if you leave? Yating Su, you heartless wretch, do you want to see him kicked out of the Jiang family?
Husband, I'm sorry. I didn't consider your feelings well enough. Mengwu has released the person.
Yes.
You guys go ahead.
But miss.
This is my family matter. No need to say more.
I am always ready to await Mrs. orders. Let's go.
Yiting Su, you really are capable.
Can't afford a gift and bring someone to ruin the anniversary. Are you trying to infuriate Grandma, wanting a grab at the family assets, huh?
Grandma and Big Brother, their family is just too cruel. They really don't deserve to be part of the Zhang family.
Right? Being poor is one thing. But bringing in some random man to act a part, that's really a despicable tactic. Do you think everyone here is a fool? Do you think everyone is a fool?
Don't talk nonsense. Mengwu is just my butler. No one will believe his fierce and evil expression. He is just a butler.
He obviously looks like he's from prison, and a butler who can't even give a proper gift is just spouting nonsense. Get out of the Zhang family.
Let's go.
Hey, honey. All my gifts have arrived here. Why do we still have to go?
Leiting Su just never stops, does she? Bringing some flea market stuff to scare everyone. Dare you open it and let us see? What does $1 million gift look like?
Well, go on and open it.
What am I afraid of?
Forget it. If you bring out something cheap now, you'll be mocked by everyone.
Look, look, look. My cousin is sensible and knows what to do. You should learn from my cousin. When you have no money, you should keep a low profile.
Why pretend to be something you're not? Your gift is worth $1 million. If it were worth 100,000, I'd kneel down for you.
Honey, you're overestimating her. Even 100,000.
If this painting were worth 10,000, I'd bark like a dog for you.
Remember, you said this.
I said it.
This is the gift I prepared. This is the gift I prepared.
Yating Su, have you lost your mind? You're giving a piece of paper as a gift? Oh my, that's hilarious.
This is indeed an authentic piece by Emperor Haizong of Song.
Grandma really has an eye for things.
What? How is that possible?
Authentic works of Emperor Haizong of Song are extremely rare. They were auctioned for millions 10 years ago. Nowadays, they are priceless. It could easily fetch tens of millions. Worth tens of millions, and she's just a pauper.
This painting must be fake. You dare bring a fake to deceive Grandma? You're done for.
Fake. It's fake. Yating Su, are you trying to harm us? Hurry up and throw it away.
Hey, stop. Mom, this is real. Yating Su, quickly bring the painting over here for me to see.
Okay.
Waste. I'm waiting to see how you die.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is truly an authentic work by Emperor Haizong of Song. This truly is an authentic piece by Emperor Haizong of Song. Ha ha ha.
The old lady said this is authentic. Then this painting is really worth millions.
How did Yatinsu come to possess such a priceless item?
That person just now addressed her as Miss Yatingsu. Could she actually be the daughter of some wealthy family?
It's hard to say. From a prominent family. Your daughter-in-law did well this time. Ha ha ha.
Oh Mom, this is all thanks to Machen's filial piety. He specifically instructed Yatingsu to buy it. You should promote Mokken more in the future.
Mom, what are you talking about? This is all Yating's own achievement.
Aunt, you're not starting to boast like your daughter-in-law, are you? You haven't started to brag too, have you? MPH, where did your family get the money to buy a 10 million gift? I bet your daughter-in-law is just trying to save face and suffering for it. Probably borrowed the gold from outside. Your whole family will have a hard time paying it back.
What? Su Yating, you're useless. Did you secretly take out a loan behind our backs?
Mom, I didn't. I used my own money.
Wow, your own money.
All right, since the purchase is made, let's not fuss over it too much. Yating, go take a seat.
I remember.
Just now Chao Jiang and Miss Jiao said one would kneel. And the other would bark like a dog. Now that the value of the painting is confirmed, shouldn't you two fulfill your promises now?
It's time for you two to keep your promise.
Yatingsu, don't push your luck.
Yatingsu, today was already a big event. I didn't want to expose you, but if you keep this up, don't blame me for not being merciful.
What are you going to expose about me?
This is not even a genuine work of Emperor Huizong of Song. You dare to deceive Grandma with a fake.
That's too bold.
Miss Gao, you claim it's fake just based on your say-so? That's not very appropriate.
Shanshan, I just checked it a while ago, and I didn't find anything wrong with it.
Grandma, forgery techniques are quite sophisticated nowadays.
It's understandable that you were deceived.
But Yatingsu. What a coincidence. The genuine painting is currently in my house.
Hava, showing off in front of the real deal now. Let's see how you explain this.
How are you going to explain this, Yatingsu?
What are you guys babbling about? I bought this painting from City Jing. How could it possibly be at Yushan Gao's house? Grandma, please let me explain and shut up.
You reckless fool. How dare you try to fool me with a fake, making me look bad. You deserve to die.
I knew it. How could she afford a real one?
Exactly.
Grandma, how can you conclude this painting is fake just based on one sentence?
I don't trust her. Or should I trust you instead? You should think about it. Shanshan is a genuine, wealthy young lady. What do you think you are? What do you think you are?
Grandma was right. Some wild chickens always want to pretend to be phoenixes, but they are always just wild chickens.
It's Yushan Gao.
You said the real thing is at your house. Why not show it to everyone?
Since it's an antique, of course it must be well preserved. How could I give you such a fake? If others want to see it, let them see.
Miss Gao is right. Only someone like you who doesn't know the rules would do this. Running around with an antique. This way, it's clear who has the real one and who has the fake.
10 million isn't that much money. Why can't I hold it in my hand?
Oh my God.
Keep pretending.
How could you even say such a thing? Have you ever taken a good look at yourself?
Yatingsu, will you ever stop? If you have no shame, we still do. I really don't know what sins were committed in a past life to end up marrying such a liar into the family.
Mom.
All these things she did behind our backs, we are the victims here, so please stop blaming us.
Mom, I didn't lie. The one who lied is Yushan Gao.
Even now, you're still framing Miss Gao. You're both foolish and malicious, huh?
I didn't. Enough already.
Are you trying to completely disgrace me?
Such bad luck.
Grandma, let's just get rid of this painting. Shall I take care of it for you?
Take it. It's just a piece of scrap paper. It's annoying to look at.
All right. Great. This is a calligraphy piece my dad has been dreaming of owning. If I give him this painting, he will definitely be overjoyed. Yatingsu, what are you doing?
Since Grandma doesn't want my gift, I might as well take it back myself.
There's no need for Miss Gao to bother. Are you out of your mind, Yatingsu? Who takes back a gift after giving it? Grandma said she'd handle it. You're really disregarding Grandma's feelings.
Hey, Yatingsu. It's just a piece of paper. If Miss Gao wants it, just give it to her.
Even if it's scrap paper, it's my scrap paper, and I should be the one to deal with it. Miss Gao seems so interested in my scrap paper. Could it be that she recognizes it's a genuine piece, and wants to keep it for herself?
Nonsense. As if someone of Miss Gao's stature would want your junk. I was just trying to help you dispose of trash.
It's like a dog biting Lu Dongbin.
Miss Gao, no need to bother yourself. I'll throw it away myself.
So much nonsense. Hand it over.
What are you doing?
Su, have you lost your mind? You wicked woman really need a lesson. How dare you hit me? Hitting is exactly what hypocrites like you deserve.
I would rather tear up this painting than give it to you. Even if it's torn, I won't give it to you.
Grandma, look at Su. The way he tore it isn't about it being damaged. She clearly looks down on me.
If he represents the attitude of your Jiang family,
I might as well not go through with this marriage.
Yushin, don't be angry. It's family business.
Su, are you trying to harm us? Kneel down and apologize to Miss Gao immediately.
Why should I apologize? I haven't done anything wrong.
Just because you are jealous of Miss Gao and want to ruin the marriage between the Jiang family and the Gao family. You think I don't know what you're up to? You are just afraid that Miss Gao marrying into the family
will make you look even more useless. I'm jealous of her, a lady from a third-rate family, huh?
What nonsense are you spouting?
Bullying with my girlfriend and see if I deal with you.
Enough.
Hey, what are you doing?
She's my wife. Now it's your turn to be bullied.
Mo Chen Jiang, look at yourself. How dare you hit your cousin?
Grandma, he started it first.
So what? Xu Yating is just useless. Can she compare to Miss Gao? If I stop you today, would you dare to hit me, an old lady? Are you even daring to hit an old lady like me? Enough. Everyone, please return to your positions. I just received a message. Dayan Group is planning to invest 2 billion to establish a branch office. This is a great opportunity for our Zhang family. We must seize it. That's the world's richest person we're talking about. If we can secure a deal with Dayan Group, would our Zhang family soar to great heights. Establishing a branch office indicates that Dayan Group plans to develop long term. If we get on board now, we'll definitely reap benefits in the future.
But establishing this branch office is also considered a core project for Dayan Group. There will definitely be many bidders. Why would they consider our Zhang family?
MPH, giving up without even trying. That's really pathetic. This time, I want to secure a project worth over 1 billion.
Who among you is willing to negotiate? 1 billion, that's a lot of money. 1 billion, isn't that too much?
Grandma, I have an idea. How about we let our cousin take over this project this time? After all, he's been freeloading off our family for so many years. It's about time he made some contributions. After all, he's been freeloading at our house for so many years. It's time he made some contribution.
How can this be okay?
What's wrong with that? You guys don't want to contribute to the company, do you?
It's all in the family. What do you mean by that, Mom?
You know as well. Ever since Mo Chen married that useless Su, no one wants to associate with us anymore. But as long as you order them to divorce, I guarantee I'll find you a capable granddaughter-in-law.
Mom, I will not divorce Yating.
Honey.
Mo Chen.
Chao Jiang, your cousin really loves this useless person, huh?
Ha ha, you don't know the half of it. He likes this useless person. It's probably because he wants to use that useless person to cover up his own incompetence. That's why he dares not to divorce. Isn't that right? Who?
Chao Jiang, what nonsense are you spouting?
Me, talking nonsense? You all tell me. Over the years, has Mo Chen Jiang ever brought in a single deal for our Jiang Corporation? Grandma, look how useless Mo Chen Jiang and his family are to the company. Yet they occupy so many shares. If you ask me, those shares should go to someone who actually contributes to the company. Don't you think?
Then who do you think contributes the most to the company?
Grandma, nothing can escape your eyes. Actually, I've already planned it all out. I'll handle the deal with Dayan Group this time. After I secure it, transfer his shares to me. Does that work for you? After I negotiate, give me his shares. Do you think it's feasible?
Mom, can you really secure the deal with Dayan Group?
Of course, I can. Grandma, our Yushan knows. Manager Zhao from Dayan Group. Isn't that right, Yushan?
You're kidding me. That's 100 million. How could Manager Zhao possibly give it to me? Yes, Grandma. Manager Zhang has already given me several orders. I suppose he might give me some face this time too.
Knowing the manager of Dayan Group, Miss Gao was really impressive. She can't even secure 100 million. Great, our Zhang family is set to soar. Ha ha, the big family's business. Chao Zhang also makes a good point.
Mom, you really need to think this through. Mo Chen's salary at the company is already not high. If his shares are taken back, our family will have nothing left but to starve.
Mo Chen Jiang's low salary is due to his lack of skills. Then why should the company support him? Is your family made up of beggars?
Chao Jiang, our family has treated you well since you were a child.
Aunt, don't try to pull rank on me. Nowadays, everything depends on ability. Besides, who asked your family to marry a loser?
Chao Jiang relies on his abilities to make a living. Humph, your ability is to depend on women.
What's wrong with relying on women? At least I have women to rely on. If you're capable, why don't you secure the contract from Dayan Group? Let my cousin rely on you for once.
Look who's talking, you loser.
What's so difficult about doing business with Dayan Group? I can go and negotiate. What's so difficult about doing business with Dayan Group? I can go and negotiate.
Yating Su, stop daydreaming here. That's Dayan Group we're talking about. With your caliber, you wouldn't even make it through the front door. It's simply daydreaming.
What if I manage to secure the deal?
With you? A useless person, huh? But seeing how confident you are, how about we make a bet?
What bet?
If you can secure this deal, I will give all my shares to Mo Chen Jiang. Conversely, if you fail to secure it, I will take all of Mo Chen Jiang's shares, and then you all can get out of the Jiang family. Do you dare to bet?
Oh, isn't this bet a sure win for me?
Isn't it obvious? Yating is you, that useless person. How could you even consider discussing the Dayan Group's contract? Looks like you're pretty sure I won't be able to secure it, huh?
It's okay if you don't dare to bet. Now, why don't you use that bragging mouth of yours to clean my leather shoes?
I'll pretend you never made that boast. Deal.
No bet, we definitely won't bet. Yating Su, what are you still sitting there for? Hurry up and get licking, come on.
Yating.
Honey, do you believe in me?
Everyone heard that, right? Don't deny it when you lose later. I want all of your shares. I want all of your shares.
I disagree. We don't acknowledge what this useless person says. Mom, please say something.
Since the young people have made a bet, it wouldn't be right for me to interfere. Let's leave it at that for today. Everyone, go back.
Mom.
Cousin, your meal is getting cold. You should eat something. After this, you won't be able to eat such good food again. Ha ha.
Useless thing. What do you mean by this today? Are you the one who colluded with Chao Jiang, trying to scheme against our family's shares? Mom, you wicked woman, how dare you betray my son? I'll have him divorce you immediately.
Mom, I agreed to the bet, because I was confident I could secure this deal.
Secure the deal? Just you? Do you think the chairman of Dayan Group is like some small-time thug from prison? Do you think you can seduce him whenever you want?
The chairman of Dayan Group is just an employee of our Sun family. It's his honor to do tasks for me. The chairman of Dayan Group is just a worker from our Sun family. It's his honor that I ask him to do something.
What are you still ranting about at this time? Today, I will make you see clearly. Panicking now is of no use. The priority now should be to think about
What we should do together.
this mess was caused by this useless person. Let she solve it herself. Go and apologize to the master lady right away. Just say you were bragging today. No matter what means you use, you must get the master lady to cancel this bet.
Mom, you know that. Grandma is now on Chao Zhang's side. What good would it do for you to beg Grandma?
Then what do you suggest we do? Oh, my son, how about this? You go and plead with Miss Gao. Ask her to help us. After all, Miss Gao pursued you before you got married.
Mom, now Yushan Gao is Chao Zhang's girlfriend.
So what? You are much better than Chao Jiang. If it weren't for you being forced to marry us Yating Su back then. This loser, Miss Gao would have already been my daughter-in-law. Go find her now. You two might even rekindle your past relationship. No way.
I disagree.
You disagree? What are you to say that? Is it your place to speak?
Mo Chen is my husband. Anyway, I won't agree. Husband, you believe me. I have the capability to secure an order from the Diane Group.
Yating Su.
I don't want to blame you for the trouble you caused today, but can you please stop deceiving people in the future? I don't want to blame you, but can you please not lie to people anymore? You really should reflect on your actions.
Honey. Wait for me. Honey, can you believe me, please? I really didn't lie to you.
Yating Su, how can I believe you? Diane Group is the richest in the world. If you really are that capable, then how did you end up in prison for 3 years?
I was just about to tell you. I'm actually from the Diane Group. Even if I reveal my identity to Emochin now, he still wouldn't believe me. What I mean is, I know a fellow inmate, who happens to be a senior executive at Diane Group. Maybe he could help me, right?
Is what you're saying really true? You tell me.
You met a senior executive from Diane Group in prison. Why aren't you speaking? You met the chairman of Diane Group in prison, whose surname is Jiang. If you believe what she says, you're not far from death.
What does our conversation have to do with you?
Of course, it's none of my business. I just can't stand seeing you lie. Just trying to give this fool a heads up.
What do you mean by that?
Yating Su, you said you met a senior executive from Diane Group in prison. What's his name then? What's his name?
You don't need to know.
You just don't want to tell me. You're clearly lying because you can't say it. Ah, Manager Zhao, let me tell you something funny. This lowly person went mad in jail. She claimed to have met an executive from Diane Group while in prison.
The young women these days are really vain. They dare to say anything just to show off. Our Diane Group's executives, how could they possibly be a labor reform offender?
Are you saying Yating Su lied to me?
Of course, this Yating Su is a fraudster. This is Manager Zhao from Diane Group. Whose words should you trust? I think you've finally started using your brain.
Yating Su.
Honey, don't bother with them. I really do know the executives of Diane Group.
Lady, if you want to meet the executives of Diane Group, it's not impossible. Isn't there one right in front of you, with your looks? As long as you're willing to offer something. Get your filthy hands off, you're so clueless. I am the general manager of Diane Group. Paying attention to someone of your low status is already giving you face.
Get lost, and stay away.
What exactly are you? You dare to kick me. Do you know who I am? I am the general manager of Diane Group.
Just a petty manager. What can't my husband handle?
Okay. I'll remember you too. Starting today, for all of Diane Group's projects, if I let you two succeed in one, I won't go by the surname Zhao anymore. Alright, I've memorized you too.
Manager Zhao, right? I've memorized you too.
You still talking tough, huh? Just you wait. Sooner or later, I'll make sure you can't survive here.
And you too.
Mo Chen Jiang, did a donkey kick your brain?
You dare to mess with a senior executive of Diane Group.
Lucky I didn't marry you back then. Otherwise, I would have truly been cursed for generations. Manager Zhao.
Honey, thank you for protecting me just now.
I protected you only because you are my wife. It doesn't mean I forgive you for lying. Now we've offended the manager from Diane Group. My mom won't let you off the hook. You should leave the Jiang family.
It's just a manager, after all. We don't need to be afraid.
I've had enough. I don't want to hear this kind of talk anymore.
Honey, can you give me one more chance, please? I swear I won't let you down. If I fail, I'll agree to a divorce. And I won't bother you ever again. Let's go back for now. Hello, Director Sun.
Miss, you finally contacted me. The master had already instructed to hand over Diane Group to you as soon as possible. When do you plan to come back?
I have no plans to return for the time being. I have a task for you to handle.
Absolutely no problem. Miss, you are the owner of Diane Group. Everything is up to you.
This time, our Diane Group is setting up a branch. I want you to transfer the agency rights of 2 billion entirely to Emochin Jiang of the Jiang family.
Miss, just give the order.
Also, Manager Zhao has offended Emochin Jiang. I want him to kneel and apologize to Emochin Jiang. Manager Zhao has offended Jiang Emochin.
I want him to kneel and apologize to Zhang Mo Chen.
Manager Zhao, I invited you out to dinner this time, because there's a favor I need to ask you.
Please go ahead, Miss Gao. With my status? Whatever you want. I can't provide it for you?
This time, with the Dian Group project. Could you possibly make things easier for me?
No problem, this project is quite substantial. I can definitely secure you a deal worth several $100,000.
Oh. Several $100,000 seems a bit little. Could you manage a bit more?
Well.
Oh dear, Brother Zhao.
Oh, Director Sun. Why did you call me? What's up? Full authority has been given to Ma Kingzhong for Jiangxi. Offending Ma Kingzhong. Director Sun, I didn't. It wasn't me. I've never even met him, Director Sun. Alright. When I see him, I'll definitely kneel and apologize. I've got it.
What's wrong, Brother Zhao?
Miss Gao, I can't help you with this matter. The chairman has already given his orders. The branch's project is fully entrusted to Ma Kingzhong.
Why give all 2 billion to Ma Kingzhong?
I don't know either. This Ma Kingzhong seems to have some connections. I just found out too. Behind this Ma Kingzhong, there seems to be a mysterious person helping him. It seems like there's a mysterious person backing Mo Chenjiang.
Who is this mysterious person?
Mr. Sun didn't specify, but from what he said, this mysterious person seems to be someone even the entire Dayan group can't afford to offend. I need to go now.
Manager Zhao. I never imagined Mo Chenjiang had such a powerful backer, and the backer is a mysterious big shot. Damn it, it's all Yating Su's fault, that useless person. If it weren't for her, I should have been the one marrying Mo Chenjiang. No way, I have to win Mo Chenjiang back.
Don't worry, everything has been arranged. Just go in and sign the contract.
Still pretending? I'll see how long you can keep it up. The car is waiting outside. If you can't sign the contract, go directly to get a divorce. HMPH, I've put up with you for 5 years. Finally, I can get rid of this people today.
Mom, please say less.
Oh, isn't that my cousin? You've arrived quite early. Is that a share transfer document you're holding? Let me take a look. What are you thinking about? This is the contract we're signing. A contract? Who? Do you really think Diane would deal with someone like you? Labor reform offender signing a contract?
The person in charge hasn't even shown up. How can you be sure they won't sign a contract with us?
Why? Let me tell you why. Look at this. This is from yesterday. Our families Yushan and manager Zhao from Dian posted this on their moments after dining together. Do you think he will sign the contract with Yushan now, or with you, this labor reform offender?
This is real. This. Is it really, huh? Ouch. It's over. It's all over.
So you better start begging me soon. Maybe I can still save Mo Chenjiang's job. Any later and it'll be too late. It's just a meal.
What does that prove?
You useless thing. The evidence is right in front of you, yet you still talk tough.
Do you think Manager Zhao is a fool? Choosing you over the distinguished Miss Gao? No way.
Mom, calm down a bit.
How can I calm down? Our family is about to go bankrupt. It's all because you made us lose our shares. I'm going to sell you to Southeast Asia as a lady. Sell you to Southeast Asia to be a lady.
Calm down, Mom.
May I ask if this is Mr. Zhang?
Yes, it's me.
Hello, Mr. Zhang. Manager Zhao. Please come in. This lady here.
Are you telling the truth? Manager Zhao really let my son in?
Yes.
Oh, this is really like a blessing from our ancestors. Son, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and go see Manager Zhao. Go ahead with confidence.
What are you stealing? What are you doing?
What he's doing is asking for a beating. Mo Chenjiang, they were looking for Mr. Jiang, and you dare to impersonate him?
Sir. Please do not cause a disturbance in our company.
Ah, right. And you say you're a secretary and you can't even recognize people properly? Do you not want your job anymore?
You must be joking. Manager Zhao asked me to invite Mr. Zhang.
Exactly. I am Mr. Jiang. My girlfriend is a friend of Manager Zhao.
This?
You don't believe it, do you? Come, I have a photo of the two of them eating together. Take a look.
You don't need to look at this photo. This photo means nothing. I am sure that the person called is my husband, Mr. Mo Chenjiang.
Miss, do you also know Manager Zhao? Otherwise, bring out a photo to prove it.
We don't have a photo.
No photo means you're not capable, huh? Yating Su, you really have no shame.
Young lady, I am the decision maker of the Zhang family. I can attest, Chao Zhang is the most promising child in our Zhang family.
You must be mistaken, Grandma, how could you say that? Grandma, where did I say anything wrong?
You associating with someone useless like Yating Su. Aren't you just useless? Step aside, stop meddling. What are you standing there for? Let's go.
I'm sorry, it was my mistake.
Hey, you're just going to leave like that? Yating Su, you're such a waste. Explain what's going on here.
How could this happen? I clearly instructed about Mo Chen's name. It must be their mistake.
Can't you stop bragging for once? Still giving instructions? Do you think you're the chairman of Dime Group?
Mom, believe me, Chao Jiang is a fake. He will definitely be kicked out soon.
Fine, I'll wait and see how you handle this.
Hello, Manager Zhao.
Hello, you must be Mr. Zhang, right? Nice to meet you, very nice to meet you.
How strange and curious. The manager of the Great Yang Group. Why is he so enthusiastic towards me? Even if it's because of Yushan, it shouldn't be to this extent, right? Could Yushan have some other hidden identity?
MPH, then I might just hit the jackpot. Mr. Zhang, hey, if there are no issues, let's sign the contract now, shall we? The chairman has already instructed.
To transfer the entire 2 billion agency rights to you all.
I'm entrusting you with the full 2 billion in agency rights. Oh.
My goodness, this is really like a windfall from heaven. No problem, I'll sign it right away, okay.
Yating Su, they've been in there so long, they must have signed the contract by now. What do you have to say now?
They must have made a mistake. I'm going in there to clarify things with them.
You stay right there, you wicked woman, don't think I don't know what you're up to. You just want to run because things aren't going your way, huh?
Mom, I'm not the person you think I am.
I don't care what you are, I'm telling you, you're not getting away today. Either we divorce, or I'll sell you to settle the debt.
Mom, stop making a scene. If you keep this up, it'll really be too late.
Saying I'm making a scene. Today, I'll show you what a real scene looks like. I only know how to create a scene.
Stop it, what are you doing? Yating Su, let's get a divorce as we agreed.
Honey, the results aren't out yet. Why are you saying this too?
What am I supposed to do then? Should I just wait to be sold off?
But
what? Can't you understand human speech? I don't want you anymore. Just leave already.
Don't move, don't shout, Auntie, don't go. I'm not leaving. Today, you're the one who has to leave.
Leave, you must leave, now get out.
Manager Zhao, I've already signed it. Do you see any issues?
Oh, don't worry. There definitely won't be any problems. This order was personally requested by the chairman.
Ha ha ha.
You're Chao Jiang. Not Mo Chen Jiang. Your name is Chao Jiang. You're not Mo Chen Jiang, are you?
How could I ever be that loser Mo Chen Jiang? How presumptuous of me.
Who do you think you are to insult Mr. Jiang?
Yes. What do you mean?
This contract wasn't even meant to be signed with you. It was supposed to be signed with Mo Chen Jiang. What are you even? Get out, you imposter.
No. Manager Zhao, you must be mistaken. Maybe you should call the chairman again to confirm.
Get out now. If you don't leave, I'll call security to throw you out. You're nothing, get out. Get out.
Let go of me and scram.
Let me go talk to Manager Zhao.
You useless thing, don't worry about it. Once you divorce my son, I'll naturally find a daughter-in-law who can actually hold a conversation. Hurry up and get out.
I'm not leaving.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Mo Chen Jiang?
Yes, I am.
I'm terribly sorry. I mistook you for someone else just now. The person our manager Zhao really wants to meet is you.
Are you sure?
Miss, are you telling the truth? You haven't made another mistake, have you?
No mistake, it's definitely Mr. Mo Chen Jiang. Please come with me.
I knew they got it wrong. Honey, you should go now.
Wait for me to come out.
What exactly is going on with Chao Jiang?
Oh, so you are Mo Chen Jiang.
Yes, it's me.
Oh, Mr. Jiang, so you're the one the chairman said I offended. So it turns out that the person I offended was you, the chairman. About the last incident. I was blind and foolish. Please, let bygones be bygones. Maybe put in a good word for me with the chairman.
Manager Zhao. What are you talking about? I don't know your chairman.
I understand. Your identity must remain a secret. How about this? Let's sign the contract right now.
What do you say, Manager Zhao? Are you really giving us that 1 billion order?
Come on, a 1 billion order? Just look at him, he looks so shady. If we could even get an order of 100,000, it would be like our ancestors blessing us from beyond.
Manager Zhao has already given us the agency rights for 2 billion. If we can't handle it, we could subcontract it to someone else.
What, 2 billion?
2 billion, ho. This time, our Zhang family is going to strike it rich. Ho.
Impossible, absolutely impossible.
Grandma, do you still remember our bet with Chao Jiang? Now that Emochen has secured the order, shouldn't Jiang Chao's shares be transferred to us?
Grandma, don't listen to him. It must have been Jiang Mo Chen, who used some trick to get such a big order. He stole my order.
He stole your order? Then tell us, what trick did you use to snatch such a big order? What did you do to land such a huge order?
You must have used some underhanded tactics.
Oh, I know, you slept with Manager Zhao, didn't you?
Chao Jiang, shut your mouth.
Then explain how else he could get such a big deal if not by getting into Manager Zhao's bed. What else could qualify him to secure such a large order? Grandma, he's slandering me. I didn't do it. Grandma, don't listen to him. Such disgraceful acts are a stain on our family's reputation. He should be kicked out of the Jiang family.
You.
Grandma, I believe Yiting wouldn't betray me.
It's not unreasonable for Chao Jiang to be suspicious. Yating is you. If it wasn't for a physical transaction, then how did you secure this order?
I know the executives at Dian Group.
That's enough. Even your lies could use better excuses. They used to say you had questionable morals. I didn't believe it. Now it seems. So it's true after all.
Grandma, I've considered it.
Although you have done something that disgraces our family. You did it for the company after all. I won't kick you out of the house.
But the means you used to secure the order were not honorable.
Let's just consider the bet null and void.
HMPH, he's getting off easy.
Grandma, and you're still the head of the family, saying such outrageous things, even if you prefer Chao Jiang. Isn't it too blatant?
How bold. How can you speak to your elders like that, you ill-mannered thing? Really, the nerve. Look at your daughter-in-law, she's really something. Now she wants to ride on my head.
Yating Su. Apologize to Grandma right now.
Mom, are you just going to watch Grandma favor Chao Jiang over Emochen? And let Emochen be treated unfairly?
Shut up. Shut up.
Are you okay?
Our Jiang family's affairs are not up for interference by an outsider like you. You're nothing but a useless person raised by our Jiang family. Know your place.
I secured such a big order for Emochen, just so he wouldn't be looked down upon in the Jiang family anymore. And now you treat him like this. I obviously cannot agree.
You secured an order for Mo Chen. You think too highly of yourself. My son securing the order is his own capability. It has nothing to do with you.
Mom, this time it was indeed Yiting who helped me secure the order. She had already told me about it beforehand.
HMPH, I knew you always favored this useless person. You say he helped you. Then show some proof.
Of course, he can't produce any evidence. Because this order has nothing to do with that useless Su Yiting.
Yushan.
Jiang Machen said you were slow, and it turns out you really are. I was the one who secured this order for you.
Yushan Gao, you really are everywhere. Are you sure you were the one who secured this order?
Of course, I had dinner with Manager Zhao last night, and he personally promised it to me.
Miss Gao, so it was you who helped out. I knew that useless person couldn't be so capable. Miss Gao, you've really been a huge help. Machen, you should thank Miss Gao quickly.
Mom, please stop talking.
Honey.
Don't worry, I believe in you.
Just a useless person. I can certainly drive them away.
Yushan, didn't you secure the order for me? Why are you helping Jiang Morchen now?
Grandma, I've thought it over carefully. Actually, the one I truly like is Machen. Actually, the one I really like is Mo Chen. If it hadn't been for Yiting Su meddling before, I would have ended up together with Mo Chen. I wonder if there's still a chance to rekindle our past relationship with Mo Chen.
Wow, you. I was wondering how you got such a big order. Turns out you've been secretly flirting with Yushan behind my back. You even steal your brother's girl.
Don't talk nonsense. My husband isn't interested in her at all.
What do you think you are, huh? You can't even keep your own man in check.
Chao Jiang, are you out of your mind? This is clearly Yushan Gao lying, trying to steal my credit.
What are you even saying? What status does Yushan have? And what status do you have? Stealing your credit, really?
Yiting Su is my wife. Try touching her and see what happens.
So what if I do touch her? He's just someone at the Jiangs, who has been freeloading for 5 years. I'll deal with him today. You dare to hit me?
So what if I hit you?
Grandma, look at Mo Chen Jiang. He's not only stealing my girlfriend, he doesn't even care about family ties. Please enforce family discipline on him.
Chao Zhang, you go back first. Grandma will talk to you later.
Grandma, please listen. Just you wait.
Shan, are you serious? You like Mo Chen?
Oh, Grandma. I've given the 2 billion order to the Jiang family. If you still doubt my sincerity, then you're really doing me wrong. I've given a 2 billion order to the Jiang family. If you still doubt my sincerity, that would be really unfair to me.
After all, you are Chao Zhang, his girlfriend.
Oh dear, she's going to be the Jiang family's granddaughter-in-law. It doesn't matter who Miss Gao marries, does it? So don't hesitate anymore. After all, it's 20 billion.
Well, I can't manage the affairs of you young people anymore. Mo Chen, Shan truly loves you. She brought 20 billion to chase after you. I hope you'll treat Shan well.
Grandma, it's clearly Yushan Gao who is lying and deceiving. That 20 billion order was actually a gift from me to Mo Chen.
Labor reform offender is just labor reform offender. You who once sat in prison at Dian Group, how could they possibly give the order to you?
What does having sat in prison matter? It's still better than someone like you who wants to be a mistress and steal someone else's husband.
Grandma, I'm offering 2 billion to the Jiang family, just to secure the marriage with Mo Chen. If the Jiang family isn't interested, then I might as well cancel the order. Oh no, please don't.
Miss Gao. Don't take that loser's words to heart. Auntie has always wanted you to be my daughter-in-law.
Oh, let's forget about it. Although I like Mo Chen, I don't want to be labeled as the other woman.
You and Mo Chen are a perfect match, both talented and good-looking. How could you possibly be a homewrecker? Rest assured, my dear, I won't let you be wronged. I'll make Yating Su leave our house immediately. I'll give you my seat. I'll have Yating Su kicked out of our house right away to make room for you.
Mom.
You really shouldn't believe her. She's just bluffing.
Yushan Gao. You said you could cancel the order, then go ahead and cancel it. Let me see. If you really have the ability.
Oh, you don't believe me, huh? Then I'll prove it to you.
Hey, no. Miss Gao, please don't. We all believe you. I'll help you right away. Teach this ignorant fool a lesson. Well, you broom star, you have such a vicious mind. You don't have the ability yet you want to ruin our family's big plans.
Mom, you've been deceived. He has no right to cancel the order.
Shut your mouth. You've wasted 5 years of my son's life. Do you want to ruin his whole life too? Hurry up, divorce my son and come with me. Take her back and let go of Yating Su.
Mo Chen, you are just too soft-hearted. She's about to become your ex-wife. Why do you still care about her? She needs to be taught a lesson.
Stay away from my husband.
Ouch, that really hurts.
Miss Gao, are you alright? You wicked woman. Miss Gao is a benefactor to our family. If you break her, can you afford to compensate? Hurry up and apologize to Miss Gao.
The Gao family still expects me to apologize to them? Impossible.
HMPH. Miss Gao's status is 10 times, even 100 times more honorable than yours. It seems you're really acting up like a poor ghost.
Mom, don't go too far.
Mo Chen, are you confused? Miss Gao is the one who helped us secure the 2 billion order. Have you been scared by this wicked woman into some sort of trance?
I think the ones who have been spoiled by some trance-inducing drug are you guys. Yushan Gao, you claim that you secured this order. But at the investment ceremony in a few days, the truth will reveal itself. Just wait, your good days are numbered. Just wait, your good days are numbered.
What does this loser mean by that? Could he really be the mysterious big shot behind Jiang Mo Chen?
Miss Gao, don't mind his nonsense. She's been looked down upon in the Jiang family for many years. There must be something wrong. Dreaming every day that she's the heir to a wealthy family.
Right, if Yating Su really was a mysterious big shot, how could she have been bullied in the Jiang family for 3 years? She must be pretending. Auntie, I certainly won't stoop to arguing with a low-class madwoman. As compensation, let Mo Chen treat me to a meal, and we'll call it even.
Oh, no problem at all. Mo Chen, did you hear that? Miss Gao is inviting you to lunch. Hurry up and take this chance to develop a relationship, right?
Mo Chen, you should go.
Honey.
I'm not going to eat Grandma's cooking. I'm also not going to marry Yushan Gao. You guys might as well give up on that idea.
You child.
Yating and my wedding anniversary is coming up soon. We are planning to celebrate. Suit yourselves.
Miss Gao, please don't be upset. Mo Chen is still young, he can't tell right from wrong yet. Rest assured, our Jiang family is on your side. Auntie will definitely stand up for you. Let Yating Su, that useless person, hurry up and get a divorce.
Celebrating an anniversary with a useless person. Yating Su, you just wait. On the anniversary in 3 days, I will make sure you lose face in front of everyone. The anniversary in 3 days, I'm going to make you lose face in front of everyone.
Hey, slow down, are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
That thing, the anniversary thing I mentioned earlier was just an excuse I made up. Don't feel pressured.
Good. Time really flies. In 3 days, it will be the 5th wedding anniversary for Mo Chen and me. This time I definitely want to give him a surprise.
By the way, thanks for today.
Are we not husband and wife? What's there to thank for?
You're right. But how could you sign such a big order, and even made manager Zhao kneel down to me?
Previously, I once helped the chairman of Dian Group with a favor. So he gave me the order.
Oh, the executive you mentioned is the chairman, huh?
Honey, forgive me for temporarily hiding the truth from you, because I want to tell you everything formally, on our wedding anniversary in 3 days. At that time, I want to make you the happiest man.
A phone call.
Honey, I'm going to take a call.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello?
Miss Sun, the chairman's daughter. Are you satisfied with how things went today?
Not bad, but I have another task for you.
Just give your orders, miss.
In 3 days, I want to book the entire Junlin Hotel. Please send a suit of clothes over for me, and the property deed of the Junlin Hotel. The first time I met my husband was at the Junlin Hotel. I want to book it to give it to my husband as a present. My husband and I first met at the Junlin Hotel. I want to book the entire place as a gift for my husband.
I'll handle it right away. Oh, right. Miss, do we need to inform the staff about your identity in advance?
No need, I want to tell my husband myself. Also, there are a few flies in the office building. They are really annoying. Can you take care of it yourself?
Several chairmen have ordered you to leave.
What do you mean? Are you kicking us out? We are currently partners with the Dian Group, don't look down on us.
I don't care what your status is. Whoever the chairman tells me to drive away, I drive away.
Hey, you don't respect the Jiang family at all. We should also consider Miss Gao's reputation.
I do know your manager Zhao.
Are you leaving or not? If not, I'll have to call security.
You.
Go.
Honey, let's go home.
What are you laughing at?
It's a secret. Let's get going.
Mo Chen. How could you leave Miss Gao and go off on your own today? What were you thinking? Ignoring the daughter of a wealthy family, and choosing someone poor instead.
Mom, how many times have I told you, I'm not getting a divorce?
You're not getting a divorce. So we just wait to be laughed at after 3 days. Every year on your wedding anniversary, our family gets mocked. Mom, where can I put this old face?
Mom. This year on our wedding anniversary, I will make sure Mo Chen is the most respected man. I will definitely make Mo Chen the most prestigious man.
With your conscience, if you have any, you should divorce Mo Chen, let him be with Miss Gao. Clinging to my son when you have no capabilities yourself, that's really thick-skinned.
Mom, I can agree to anything you ask, but this is the one thing I cannot do.
You.
Alright, let's not talk about this anymore. Let's go inside.
Hey, you.
Miss, I'm sorry. But this place has been booked by a Miss SU today. You can't enter.
I am Miss Su.
I'm really sorry, Miss SU. Your candlelight dinner is ready. Where would you like the table to be set?
Just put it here, that's fine. My husband and I first met right here.
Okay, I'll get ready right away.
Oh, whose daughter is this? She looks a bit unfamiliar. I haven't seen her before.
Maybe she's a famous lady from out of town. Look at her clothes, they look so upscale.
That's great.
She is the most noble among all the ladies I've ever seen.
I wonder which lucky man will get to marry her, right?
Exactly.
Hey Meng Wu, can you bring my husband over? Everything is ready here.
Oh son. Miss Gao just called to invite you to dinner. You should give her a call back.
What about Yating?
Don't even mention that jinx. Today is your wedding anniversary. She said she wanted to make you look good. Turns out, she went out and messed around early on.
Mom, face is just an illusion. I've decided to settle down with Yating. If she has no money, I can earn it and support her.
Have you lost your mind? I don't care, I only acknowledge Miss Gao as my daughter-in-law.
Mom. It's you.
He's your son-in-law. Our young lady has made a restaurant reservation. Please go out for a meal.
Is it Yating Su who invited me?
I'm still going to dine. Tell me, that pauper Yating Su, which barbecue stall did she book for my son?
Hey, don't mind my mom's harsh words, let's go.
Hey, Mo Chen, are you not even listening to your own mother now? No, this matter must be reported to Miss Gao. Miss Gao. Mo Chen just went to find that loser Yating Su. Yes. I'm following him right now, you should come over too. Alright, alright.
Are you sure the restaurant Yating Su booked is here?
Yes, that's correct.
Hello, may I speak to Mr. Zhang?
Speaking.
Miss Su is waiting for you. Please follow me.
Yating Su, it really is you.
Honey. I told you I needed to impress on our anniversary. I arranged all of this for you. Do you like it? Please, have a seat.
This must have cost you quite a bit of money. Actually, you don't need to worry about what my parents say. We could have just had something simple.
Don't worry about how much money was spent. I have something important to discuss with you today. Today, I have something important to tell you.
What is it?
Do you remember this place?
What do you mean?
5 years ago, I was banished from the family. I was forced to work here as a waiter. At that time, you had just graduated. You were discussing a contract with a client here. I accidentally spilled soup on you, but you didn't hold it against me.
Oh, it was you, right?
Hey, you just mentioned being banished from the family.
Yes. 5 years ago.
Hey, you can't go in.
Hey. Miss Gao, they are right here. I have no idea how this loser managed to book the Junlin Hotel.
Hotel, I thought you had secured a great spot for Mo Chen. Sitting in the lobby, huh? That's quite a downgrade.
What are you doing here?
Where are we eating? What does it have to do with you, an outsider?
Do you think just by talking, you can change the fact that you're poor? You sure put a lot of effort into pretending to be rich. This outfit does look decent. Too bad it's from a no-name brand.
Miss Gao, are you sure? This is a no-name brand?
What else could it be? How could someone of your low status afford a designer label?
Miss Gao. As a socialite. You don't even recognize Owen, the Italian designer's haute couture work? If you don't know, you could always look it up yourself.
Wow, it's true. Just this piece of clothing took 2 years to make. Its market value is a whopping 5 million. It's the only one of its kind in the world. Oh my gosh, that's so rich. It's the only one in the world. Oh my, someone's really rich. Of course, I've seen it before.
Just looked at it wrong. Don't think I don't know. You rented this dress, didn't you?
You really are something.
Miss Gao is right. You must have rented this dress, so you could secure a spot in the lobby. Son, make sure you see this clearly.
This person is both vain and poor.
Miss Gao is not any worse than him.
I will reserve a private room for Mo Chen since he deserves it. Unlike some people who don't know manners.
Waiter. Tell them why we are in the lobby.
For the two of you. Mrs. Yu has booked our hotel for today. She chose the lobby. It's just Mrs.'s personal preference.
She doesn't even fit to book the whole venue.
Yes.
You waiters really don't understand, do you? You dare to do business with any Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Miss, please don't talk about our guests like that.
Guests. Did she pay any money? I knew it, she definitely doesn't have the money. Don't say I didn't warn you. This loser just got out of jail a couple of days ago. She's as poor as a church mouse. If she ends up dining and dashing, you all will have to pay out of your own pockets. How about this? Since she doesn't have the money anyway, if you kick her out, I'll pay double the price to book the venue. If you kick him out, I'll pay double the price to book the entire venue.
Oh. Miss Su, could you settle the bill first? If you can't afford it, it puts us servers in a difficult position, you know.
Why are you even wasting words on her? Let me make it clear. This loser is our family's son-in-law. Am I not aware whether he can afford it or not? Just kick him out directly.
Who says I can't afford it?
Still being stubborn at this point. If you can afford it today, I'll pay double the hotel's rate.
Just stop pretending, it's disgusting.
You said it yourself. Give me the account number for the payment, hey.
All right. I really received it. A whole million, it's real.
I told you Miss Sue is a true socialite.
How could this useless person actually have money?
Miss Gao, as per your instructions, we should now give the hotel 2 million, right? It's time to give the hotel 2 million in payment, right?
Who knows if the money you have is clean or not?
1 million.
I'm afraid this is the money you've earned with your body over the past 3 years in prison.
Yushan Gao, watch your words.
Mo Chenjiang, you're still taking her side.
It's just that, Mo Chen. Miss Gao is here to help you, don't be ungrateful. If you ask me, the money from Yating Su was dirty to begin with, maybe. She got it through unclean means, maybe stolen.
Exactly, stolen. You should hurry up and kick this thief out.
I'm his mother-in-law, and as long as I'm sitting here, he's nothing but a thief. If you don't drive him away, just wait for the reputation of Junlin Hotel to be affected.
Miss Sue, perhaps you should still come with us to the police station, explain the situation there, then you can come back to dine.
I'm not leaving. Today is my wedding anniversary with my husband. I can't possibly be absent.
You all look guilty now, don't you? This useless person is just feeling guilty.
I really didn't see that coming. Dressed so expensively, and turns out to be an labor reform offender. It's really embarrassing to be caught stealing.
Miss Su, please don't make it difficult for us. I'm a guest at Junlin Hotel.
You have no right to ask me to leave.
Why waste words on her? What is she anyway? We are the general agents of the Dine Group's branch office. If we say you should leave, you should leave.
What? What? You guys are the designated general agents by the chairman? The Jiang family knows our status and still doesn't take action? I'm really sorry, Miss Sue. The Junlin Hotel belongs to the Dian Group. We only follow the chairman's orders.
Worthless. Now get out of here.
Mom, that's enough. Let's go. I'll take you somewhere else to eat. Don't bother with them.
Mo Chenjiang, why are you still leaving with her husband?
We don't need to leave. There was something actually. I wanted to find the right moment to tell you. It seems now. I have to tell you right now.
What is it?
Actually, I am the owner of Junlin Hotel. I want to give it to you as our commemorative gift.
Haha. Oh my goodness, you're making fun of me. Haven't seen you for a few days, and now you're even bolder with your boasts, huh?
Exactly. Though I've never met the chairman, we still know that the chairman is a man. If you were the boss of Dian Group, then I must be the richest person in the world. Ha ha ha.
I truly am the owner of Junlin Hotel. 3 years ago, the chairman already transferred the ownership into my name.
Anyone can say that, but where's the proof? Show us the evidence.
You want evidence, right? Here is the evidence.
Oh. This is really our hotel's property deed. This is indeed our hotel's real estate certificate.
How is that possible? Isn't she famously useless around town? How could this be?
Could he really be our hotel's new owner? We're doomed, we've offended him, and now we're definitely done for.
Right, this must be fake. She must have forged it. Yating Su, you're really foolish. Trying to fool us with a fake certificate, huh?
What? Fake?
Miss Gao talks as if she has seen the real one.
Of course, I know. I know the chairman. How could I not recognize this as a fake? Miss Gao, you actually know the chairman.
You have some strong connections.
Of course, I don't know him. Wait for me to be with your son. I can get to know each other. Well, it was just a chance encounter. It's all good luck.
Son, take a look at Miss Gao. She's beautiful, insightful, and has a wide network. 1,000 times better than that useless one. You should hurry up and divorce her and get together with Miss Gao.
Miss Gao said this is a fake. She even said she knows the chairman.
Of course.
Since Miss Gao is so capable, why not invite the chairman over and let him verify the authenticity himself? Let her determine the authenticity herself.
Returning you a piece of junk, and you're still talking tough at this time. Miss Gao, please invite the chairman over. Let him be thoroughly convinced.
The chairman is very busy. He doesn't have time to meet such a petty person.
Right. Oh my, I'm so confused. How does he even deserve to meet the chairman?
Besides, if I were to invite the chairman over, she'd be all too eager to climb into his bed.
So that's how it is. I was wondering why this jinx was acting up today, dressing up and booking a fancy hotel, even forging certificates. Turns out he wants to seduce the chairman.
Mom, this certificate isn't forged at all. It's real.
Don't you know what kind of person you are? I told you to seduce him. I told you to seduce him.
This belongs to Imo-chan. Give it back to me.
You have no respect. How dare you fight with your mother-in-law?
Waiter, get this disrespectful woman out of here.
All right.
I'd like to see who dares to touch her.
Don't touch me. I can leave on my own.
Yating.
Honey, it's okay. It doesn't matter if they don't believe me now. I will prove it to them eventually.
Yating.
Oh son. What are you chasing? Just a nobody.
Your top priority now should be to cultivate a relationship with Miss Gao.
Mom, let me go.
Oh, Mo-chan. Why waste your time with that nobody? You might as well stay with me. In the future, the Gao family will be your support.
Miss Gao, I don't know what you see in me. But I hope you can let me go, please. My heart belongs only to Yating Su.
Mo-chan Jiang, don't fail to recognize what's good for you.
Miss Gao, please don't be angry. Don't be angry. Mo-chen Jiang.
I, Yushan Gao, am not a petty woman. Just drink this cup of wine. I'll let you off then.
It's a deal. Then, I'll take my leave.
How many children? A son. A son. Mo-chen. Miss Gao, I'm entrusting my son to you. I believe that after tonight, he will definitely marry you.
Auntie, you're so clever.
Hello, Director Sun. When are you available? I need your cooperation to meet my husband. Okay, I'll bring him over tomorrow. Great, husband, wait for me. Tomorrow I will prove my true identity.
Are you awake?
What's going on with us?
What happened? Can't you see? Last night, you were very enthusiastic.
How is this possible?
What's impossible about it? Mo-chen Jiang. You wouldn't dare to admit that you did this, would you? You don't want to take responsibility, do you?
How do you want me to take responsibility?
It's simple. Divorce with Yating Su. Marry me.
No, I can't betray Yating.
After all this, why still pretend to be so devoted? You need to understand, I can secure a 2 billion order for you. I can also make Yating Su disappear from this world.
Yushan Gao, dare to touch her and see what happens.
What wouldn't I dare to do? Who made her powerless and influenceless? She can't compete with me.
Honey, honey. What's going on? Aren't you at home?
Yating is back, you better leave now.
Then I'm leaving. Then I'm leaving.
If anything happens to Yating Su, don't say I didn't warn you.
Honey. Honey. You all. Honey. What's going on between you and Yushan Gao?
Yating.
I'm calling you a loser. Are you blind? I slept with him last night.
Shut up. Honey, tell me. Is this fake? Are you disappointed in me? You two teamed up to deceive me.
Yating Su. Let's get a divorce.
What did you say? Honey. Do you despise me? I know I wasn't capable before, but now I can prove myself. I'll take you to meet the chairman of Dian Group, okay?
It's not your fault. You are fine, it's me who's not good.
A loser. Why do you explain so much to her? Listen carefully, loser. I slept with your husband last night. He was very satisfied with me. He complains that you don't have money. He doesn't want you anymore. He thinks you're too poor. And doesn't want you anymore.
What did she say?
Oh. You're useless, so get out of here.
You Shan Gao, you shameless woman, stealing someone else's husband.
You trash, dare to hit me.
It's exactly people like you, shameless mistresses, who deserve it.
What are you doing? Yu Shan is the daughter-in-law I've chosen. Dare to touch her and see what happens.
Mom, Machen is my husband.
I'm your real daughter-in-law. In our family, besides Mochen, no one has ever acknowledged you. Now he's realized that Miss Gao is the one he chose. You wouldn't still have the nerve to cling to him, would you?
Husband. Is what she said true? Are you really going to divorce me?
Humph.
This loser still hasn't given up. Son, tell her yourself that you want a divorce.
Mo Chen Jiang, don't forget what I told you this morning.
Right. It's because I despise your poverty. I want to be with you Shan Gao. I've had enough of you. I want to be with you Shan Gao. I'm fed up with you.
Darling. It must be Yu Shan Gao threatening you, right? It must be.
Shut up and leave. I don't want to see you anymore.
Darling, Machen Jiang.
Did you hear that? My son himself said he wants to divorce you. Why aren't you leaving already?
Exactly. Pack your things and leave my fiancé's house immediately.
The way you're treating me now, you'll definitely regret this later. Humph. What are you doing?
I'm warning you. Other than your own junk, don't take anything that belongs to the Jiang family. Don't bring your thieving habits into our house.
Don't worry. Except for Mo Chen Jiang, I have no interest in anything else from the Jiang family.
Hey, you useless thing.
Alright, stop pretending. You've been clinging to the Jiang family for so many years. It's all about the money, isn't it? Ah. There's 200,000 in this card. Go and get divorced tomorrow. Then leave.
Miss Gao, what are you spending this money on? Does this country bumpkin deserve it?
Just 200,000.
How can you still think it's not enough? Someone like you who's good for nothing, 200,000 should be enough for you to save for half a lifetime. Oh. You're clinging to the Jiang family and won't leave. It's for that 2 billion order, isn't it?
No wonder you refused to divorce. Turns out you were waiting for me. Your greed is quite unsightly. Miss Gao helped secure that order. What does it have to do with you? Don't think about taking advantage of our family.
I'm taking advantage of your family?
Yes, I'm talking about you, shameless one.
This bit of money. I don't even care about it. I will go through with the divorce. But remember this, everything you've done to me, I will make sure you pay it back. Everything you've done to me, I will make sure you pay it back.
Hey, you little punk. Getting too big for your britches, huh? Such a tough attitude for a useless guy. Surely you can't really mess up that 2 billion deal.
Oh, Manager Zhao, no worries, no worries. I just wanted to ask about the Jiang's general agency matter. Is the investment ceremony still scheduled for next Sunday? The chairman is coming in person, right? Great, thank you.
Miss, it's your birthday today. The master bought the East City Mall for you. How about I take you there to have a look?
Not in the mood.
Miss, at least let the master be reassured. Miss, please wait here for a moment. I'll call the manager to come meet you.
It's truly beautiful, worthy of being our Jiang family's daughter-in-law. Only you deserve such an expensive wedding dress.
Mo Chen, do you think I look good? I particularly like this wedding dress.
Yiting-su, why are you still haunting around? You just divorced Mo Chen. And now you're following us here.
Yiting-su, why did you come?
You little vixen, actually stalking us? Could it be you regret divorcing Mo Chen, and are shamelessly trying to get that 2 billion benefit again?
Do you have paranoid delusions? 2 billion means nothing to me.
Blowing your own trumpet to the skies, who would believe your nonsense, Mom?
Stop it, Yiting-su is just passing by.
Still defending her even after the divorce. I'll make this loser back off right away. Since you're here, why not have a seat? Yiting-su, what do you think of my wedding dress? This is the most expensive wedding dress, worth our entire budget. You guys got a house together. When you married Mo Chen, you couldn't afford such an expensive wedding dress, right?
Oh, Yushan. You're giving her too much credit. They didn't even have a wedding ceremony, let alone buying such an expensive dress. She couldn't even afford to rent one.
That's really pitiful. Considering our past relationship, how about I lend it to you to try? When you get married later, find a poor husband just like you. And then buy a high imitation set online.
Oh, Yushan, you're too kind. You ungrateful thing, aren't you going to thank Yushan for her great kindness? If it weren't for her, you wouldn't even be able to touch such an expensive dress in your lifetime.
I thought it was a really nice dress, but the fabric of this dress is indeed quite good. But the tailoring is bulky and doesn't fit the curves. What about the designer, focused on luxurious elements but forgot about functionality? This kind of second-rate wedding dress only suits a second-rate bride like you. This second-rate wedding dress is only fit for a second-rate bride like you.
What nonsense are you spouting? It's clear to me that you're just jealous of me.
If you don't believe me, ask your designer.
Hey, what are you doing? Where did this poor ghost come from? Do you know how expensive the wedding dresses are in our shop? Yet you dare to touch them recklessly. You reek of poverty. If you stain it, can you afford to pay for it? Such an embarrassing thing to do.
Bet you didn't see that coming. The slap in the face came so quickly.
I actually want to ask how much this wedding dress costs.
Why are you asking all these questions? As if you could afford to buy it. Actually, there's no harm in telling you. This wedding dress has a price tag of a full 2 million.
I thought it would be way more expensive. It's just 2 million, right?
Is it 2 million expensive? You should keep your bragging believable. Dressed like that. You couldn't afford 2 million in your lifetime even if you stopped eating and drinking.
Pretending like you know it all, when in fact, you just can't afford it. It's like saying grapes are sour when you can't reach them.
I can't afford it.
As if you could afford it, that would be something.
Fine, I'll take this wedding dress for double the price. This wedding dress. I'll take it for double the price.
Are you joking? You better think this through. Twice of 2 million is 6 million.
So what?
Not afraid of biting your tongue when the wind is strong. Girls who show off like you, I've seen plenty. Move along, don't block me from attracting customers.
Am I not your customer?
With your attitude. Let's be clear then, only rich heiresses like Miss Gao are my customers. What do you count for? Forget 6 million. From what I see, you can't even come up with 600 yuan, can you?
How are you so sure I can't?
Isn't that obvious?
Of course, it's because something happened.
Manager, you're here. There was a woman causing trouble just now. She was disrupting my business. I was about to kick her out.
Are you blind? You don't recognize President Su. Do you want to get me killed? Hurry up and apologize to President Su.
President Su.
President Su RRRT. President Su.
President Su.
I'm so sorry, President Su. I was blind. Please forgive me.
Forgive what? You've offended President Su. You're fired. Hurry to their department and resign. The security guard asked her to leave. Get her out of here.
Security, you can't fire me. I really know I was wrong. I beg you. I beg you. President Su. I really know I was wrong. Please forgive me this time. I really can't lose this job. My husband will kill me if he finds out.
All I know is, everyone must be responsible for their own words and actions. As for your future, I don't care.
President Su. I know I was wrong. President Su. Please give me another chance.
President SU, I didn't know you were coming. I apologize for not welcoming you sooner. Please forgive me.
It's okay, I was just casually checking what you said about President Sue.
President SU recently purchased our big shopping mall. Naturally, she's our new CEO now.
How is that possible? She's famously incompetent. Where did she get the money to buy a mall?
She's my ex-daughter-in-law. She's a labor reform offender. She really likes to deceive people. Manager, don't let her fool you.
Do you guys think I'm a fool? You don't even know who my boss is. President SU, do you have any other instructions?
You've come at just the right time. The wedding dress she's wearing. I bought it. I bought this wedding dress she's wearing.
I don't believe you have the money to buy this wedding dress today.
Mr. SU, you must be joking. You own this entire mall, and yet you talk about buying or not buying.
True. Then please ask Miss Gao to take off the wedding dress.
Yes.
Moreover, our store will never sell a wedding dress to her again.
Yes. Miss Gao, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and take off the wedding dress.
Yiting Su, you trash dare to humiliate me. I'll slap you to death. What are you doing? Mo Chen Jiang. You better not stop me, otherwise I'll make sure this trash and the Jiang family can't survive in our city.
You promised me that after we got married, you wouldn't touch her.
Husband, what are you talking about? You divorced me because she threatened you, right?
We're already divorced, why waste so much breath? Mo Chen, this loser is only here for your 2 billion order.
What are you talking about?
Am I making things up? Someone like you can't live without a man.
No wonder that manager was helping you. Probably already slept with him. Huh.
Yushan Gao, watch your mouth. Otherwise, the entire Gao Corporation will pay the price.
Respect you. I'd rather not. You're watery slut.
I'm giving you one more chance to apologize. Otherwise, the entire Gao family will be implicated because of you. The entire Gao family is implicated because of you.
I'm here to apologize. Who do you think you are? The chairman of the Dian Group? Come on, today I really want to see how you're going to make the Gao family pay.
Those were your words. Show the Gao family some colors within 2 minutes.
You really act the part. Yiting Su. I don't even care if you're always pretending, but today you've crossed the Gao family. I'm giving you 2 minutes to kneel down and apologize. Otherwise, the Gao family won't let this go.
Yushan Gao, don't use your power to bully others.
I bullied her, so what?
You have 30 seconds left until your phone rings. You really are a stubborn one.
Hello, Dad. Why are you calling?
What have you done outside, you rebellious girl? Now several clients have simultaneously cancelled contracts with us. They said you offended someone you shouldn't have.
What? That's impossible, Dad. I haven't offended anyone.
Shut up. I don't care how you do it, but you must find this person and apologize to them. Otherwise, if the Gao family goes bankrupt, don't bother coming back home. The Gao family has gone bankrupt. You should not return to the Gao family.
Miss Gao, it seems you received the news first.
So it was you who schemed this. It can't be a coincidence. It must be a coincidence. Yiting Su, I don't know what tricks you used to find out about my family's company, but if you think you can trick me into apologizing, you're dreaming. You can't seriously believe I think you're capable of this. This is just an accident, nothing more.
Is that so?
Next Sunday, Mo Chen and I are getting married. At that time, the investment ceremony of Dian Group will also be held. The chairman of Dian Group will personally attend. The crisis of the Gao family will be completely resolved then. What would you know, you country bumpkin?
You just won't give up, will you? Next Sunday, I'll make you see the reality clearly.
Miss, just now your grandfather told me about.
Meng Wu. There's something I need you to handle.
Please, just give your orders, miss.
I always feel that Mo Chen Jiang has something suspicious going on with Yushan Gao. Could you help me investigate it? Find out if they were together that night.
Understood.
Did they end up being together that night?
Yes, I understand.
Yushan. There wouldn't really be an issue with the Gao family, would there?
What problem could there be? It's just that loser who exploited a loophole. After the investment ceremony, I'll make her regret it.
You're right, that loser is already divorced, and still looking for chances to cling to our Mo Chen. This time, we'll make her give up for good.
Miss, I've already investigated the matter thoroughly. That day, your husband planned to come out to chase after you. Instead, he was ambushed and knocked unconscious by them, which means, your husband Cal didn't have had any relations with him that night.
So that's how it is. I knew Emochan would never betray me. So he was deceived too.
Moreover, Yushin Gao threatened your life to make the Mo Chen yield. Otherwise, he wouldn't have compromised.
That's too much. I must prevent Emochan from marrying her. Get everything ready. We are heading to the wedding venue now. Hello, Director Sun, where are you now? Don't go there yet. I have something I need you to do. I have something for you to handle.
Congratulations, Miss Gao.
Manager Zhao, you're too kind. I should be thanking you for the Dian matter. The group has lent us the venue.
Not at all. It's all part of what I should do. Miss Gao.
Now you've even connected with Mo Chen Jiang. Then I must give you face on this matter. The chairman also has to attend an investment ceremony today. Don't forget to say a few good words about us then.
Sure.
Miss Gao, you're getting married. It's not good to be so close to other men.
Who are you to mind my business?
Looking so beautiful today.
That dress is the latest model, isn't it?
It turns out it's you, this good for nothing. What are you doing here?
I came here for the wedding. Attending the wedding.
Who invited you? And you're dressed so fancy. Where did you rent these clothes to come over for the play?
It's just a few 100,000 yuan outfit. No need to rent. Stop pretending already.
Always acting like you're rich. Today, I really want to see how much you've gifted.
I don't bless their marriage. Why would I give any gift? I'm not giving my blessings anyway. What gift should I give?
So, there are people who don't bring gifts but still show up. I think you're just broke. You came here just to freeload a meal, huh? Your manners at the table are horrendous.
Su Yating doesn't welcome you here. I knew you had no shame. You still want to cling to the Jiang family.
Wasn't it Miss Gao who said it herself? Today is the day Gao Corporation comes back to life. I must witness this moment with my own eyes. Why won't Miss Gao let me in? Is it because she's feeling guilty?
What nonsense are you spouting about Gao Corporation? There's just a little crisis, though. You insist on entering today, right? Then go in. I really want you to see what kind of daughter-in-law I am to the Jiang family. 100 times better than you.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Then let's go with Yushan's plan. This is such a bargain for a loser like you. Yushan is really kind-hearted, otherwise, you'd never get to see such delicious food in your life.
Yushin, you mentioned Director Sun would come. Why hasn't he arrived yet?
Yes, if Director Sun attends the wedding, then our Jiang Corporation will surely rise to a high level.
He should be arriving soon. Hello. Manager Zhao said the chairman has already left, but was called back by his daughter for some matter, and will come later.
The Dian Group also has a daughter, whose status is even higher than the chairman's. The Dian Group also has a daughter, her status is even higher than the chairman's.
I've heard a bit about this too. The daughter of the Dian Group is the true power holder's daughter. She's quite young. I heard she married into a second-tier family.
Oh my, such a noble status to marry into a second-tier family. That's really marrying beneath her. That what's it called family, they're really lucky, aren't they? Oh, if our Mo Chen could marry the daughter of the Dian Group. Ah, Yushan, I didn't mean it that way. I was just speaking hypothetically.
I know.
Director Sun isn't coming anymore. Let's go in then. Let's go in. Why did Mo Chen invite his ex-wife to his wedding? That doesn't look good at all.
It's his own fault for liking to embarrass himself. He insisted on coming to take a look, then let him see what our new daughter-in-law is like. To see how impressive she really is. Even the dowry is not something ordinary people can match. Right, Yushan? Bring more dowry. How did I manage to snag your son as my wealthy husband?
Oh Mom, you flatter me. This dowry is nothing special.
Yushan, you're too modest. Well, since everyone is here, why don't you show everyone the dowry? So that certain people can broaden their horizons.
Mom, then I'll humbly show off. These are the dowries I brought to the Jiang family.
Wow, car keys. I heard there's also I'd eat million in cash.
Gosh, your great aunt is lucky to have such a daughter-in-law. You are really lucky.
People really aren't all the same. It's the same with getting married. Miss Gao is much more respectable than some others. Miss Gao is much more decent than some people.
Hey, stop talking about it. Yating Su was quite pitiful back then. No parents at all. Naturally, no one prepared a dowry for her.
Let's not talk about this frustrating topic. When she married into the family, she came with nothing. Not even a dowry quilt. I wonder if the old master was blind at that time, insisting on her marrying into our family as a daughter-in-law.
Grandfather is an elder after all. It's not very nice to speak about grandfather like this in public.
Someone is getting too carried away with their excitement.
Yating Su. You need to prove that the old master wasn't wrong about you. Bring a dowry equal to Yu Shan's. Prove yourself, that's right. Use the dowry to prove it to the old master.
Oh dear, don't make it too hard for her. Don't even talk about matching the amount. I think she can't even come up with 1%.
Exactly, how can you be so sure I can't come up with it? Don't make me laugh. Give you a little color and you want to open a dye house. You can't even afford a simple gift, yet you talk about a dowry.
Are you so certain I can't produce it? Let's make a bet then. If I can indeed produce it, something of even greater value than Yushan Gao's dowry, then you must not let Emochin marry Yushan Gao. So you won't let Emochin marry Yushan Gao?
Ha ha ha.
MPH.
Listen to this. This loser talks as if it's true.
Comparing dowries with Miss Gao is like a pheasant turning into a phoenix. Totally overestimating himself.
Yating Su. Did you leave your brain at home today?
Humph, someone who doesn't know their place. I'm laying it out here today. If you can bring out something even half as valuable as mine. Today's wedding, I would even consider not going through with it.
You said it. Just don't regret it later.
Wait a minute, why do you assume you'll win? What if you can't produce that? What should I do? What if I can't produce it?
You can deal with me as you wish.
Yating Su, don't be rash.
Trust me.
Putting on airs. If you can't produce it today, then roll out of this hall. Remember, on all fours.
Yushan Gao, you need to stop.
I need to stop. She was the one who provoked this first. If she can't produce it, why doesn't she just leave earlier?
Fine, I'll take that bet. Alright, I'll show it to you.
Then why don't you bring it out?
Emochin, this is my family heirloom. It's also an antique passed down through generations. Now, I'm giving it to you. As part of my dowry.
I thought it was something valuable. Yating Su, have you lost your mind? Buying junk from a street stall, and claiming it's worth more than my house and car. That's just ridiculous.
Miss Gao is right. She thinks everyone is a fool. This bracelet is vividly green. It looks completely free of impurities. It's not made of glass, is it plastic?
And you call it an antique. I think it's older than the Western Zoo period. More like from last week, haha.
I must have been your enemy in my past life, huh? We're already divorced, and you're still embarrassing us. Get out of here now.
You win some, you lose some. Remember to wash your feet before stepping on the ground.
You just took one look, and decided that I lost.
What, you think you can cheat your way out?
Wait a second, Mo Chen. Hand me that bracelet, let me take a look. My goodness, am I seeing things. This is actually made from top-grade imperial jade. Such a raw stone. Turned into a bracelet. Isn't this too luxurious?
So that means, Yating Su's bracelet is worth more than all of Miss Gao's dowry combined.
It's even more than double the value. It's more than double that.
When did this useless guy become so rich? Did we really misunderstand her before?
Miss Gao, it was you who just said you have to accept the loss if you gamble, right? Then how about you don't go through with this marriage?
I secured a 2 billion order for the Jiang Corporation. Why shouldn't I go through with it? Besides, who knows where your bracelet came from?
You're not suggesting I stole it, are you?
Your hands have never been clean.
Fine, then let's call police officers over. It's a good time to ask police officers what the penalty is for framing someone.
You useless thing. What nonsense are you talking about?
Yating, what do you mean by that?
Husband, I know, you've always felt guilty for betraying me. But actually, you did nothing wrong that night. It was your mother and Yushan Gao who set you up. Nothing happened between you two that night.
What?
You useless thing, you're just stirring things up, son, don't listen to her nonsense. I'm your mother, how could I possibly harm you? She's just making things up, trying to ruin your relationship with Yushan, to gain that 2 billion benefit.
Exactly, Mo Chen. You mustn't fall for her tricks.
No wonder I have no memory of that night. Turns out I was drugged. Mom, I've always been so filial to you. Because of this, Yating has suffered for years, and yet you do this to me.
Mo Chen, Mom is just looking out for you.
I'd rather not have that kind of care.
Honey, no one in this family is truly sincere with you. They're always scheming against you. Why don't you come with me? I'll definitely treat you well. Why don't you come with me? I'll definitely treat you well.
Okay, I'll go with you.
Oh, son. If you leave today, you can forget about the agency rights for Diane Group, and the 2 billion order will be gone too.
It's not my place to meddle in young people's affairs, but this involves the future of our Zhang family. I won't allow you to be so capricious.
Exactly, my child. Yes, son, Miss Gao is wealthy and influential. Marrying her would be far better than being with this loser. That's 2 billion we're talking about. It's the future of our Jiang family. Son, I'm begging you.
I used to treat you all like family, and I've never refused any of your requests. It's only today that I've seen clearly. You people are really like this. In your eyes, you have no feelings at all. From now on, I will never be controlled by you again. Yating, let's go.
Son.
This useless troublemaker. Manager Zhao, why aren't you stopping them? General Manager Sun will be here soon. Can you afford the consequences if Mo Xinjiang escapes?
Hey, security. Come over and stop them for me.
Manager Zhao. So you're not letting us leave?
You can leave, but John Mo Chen cannot. You're causing trouble today. I won't hold it against you. Be wise and hurry up. It won't look good when Director Sun arrives and sees this.
Oh, if you hadn't mentioned it, I would have totally forgotten. When Director Sun arrives and sees this mess causing trouble, our Jiang family will surely be blamed. Yating Su, you better hurry up and handle this.
After all, this is my wedding. My venue. Who do you think you are?
How dare you create a scene here? Your venue? The entire Diane Group's assets are mine. There's no such thing as your venue. The entire Diane Group's industry is mine. Where do you have a venue?
Diane Group belongs to you. Yating Su, you are getting crazier. According to what you're saying, doesn't that make you the rightful heiress of the Diane Group's director?
Indeed, it is me.
Wow, you're really blowing your own trumpet to the skies. It seems you won't leave today unless you get something good. You're not going to leave, right? Fine. How much do you want? Don't be too greedy.
It seems you are still deluded. I have plenty of money. I came here today, specifically to expose Yushan Gao and take Mo Chen away.
This is actually the black card representing the authority of the Dayan Group.
No way.
Could she really be the head of the Dayan Group?
If that's the case, wouldn't this wedding be like picking up sesame seeds but losing a watermelon? Impossible. Absolutely impossible.
If she's the heiress of the Diane Group, how could she have been left unattended for 3 years?
Miss Gao is right. Do we not know who Yating Su is? How could we possibly mistake her identity? Yushan is the real heiress we're after. This card must be a fake. She has a criminal record.
I never noticed it before. How come you all are so good at making up stories?
You've got me all confused.
Manager Zhao, within the jurisdiction of the Diane Group. Someone is posing as the daughter of the Diane Group. Are you still not dealing with this? You should act on it immediately. President Sun will be arriving any moment now.
Okay, security. Get this woman out of here. Have security throw this woman out.
I'd like to see who dares.
Director Sun will be here soon. You better recognize your situation. Don't blame me for being rude then.
Don't touch her. What are you doing?
Ah, director son, director son. Ah, director son, director son. It's like this, what happened? Ah, it was this woman who suddenly started causing trouble. She even used a black card to pretend to be the young lady. Pretending to be who dares to impersonate the young lady?
Director son. Long time no see.
Ah. Miss. Miss, you've come in person. We've failed in our hospitality. I, Mr. Sun, have seen the young lady. Yating, it really is you.
That's right. I am Yating Su, the heiress of Dian Group.
Chairman Sun. This person is really the young lady. Chairman Sun.
Who are you referring to? Who's Missy? Is Missy something you can point at? Are you in a position to refer to her like that?
Not Chairman Sun, young lady. I realize my mistake. Please forgive me.
Weren't you just trying to kick the young lady out?
No, Chairman Sun. It was these people. They all said the young lady was an imposter. I was deceived by them too.
Did anyone else bully the young lady? What are you all even daring to offend our young lady? Let me tell you, whoever offends our young lady, wherever there's our Dian Group, you won't stand a chance.
Wherever our Dian Group is, there will be no place for you.
I'm really sorry, Director Sun. This was purely a misunderstanding. It's like the flood washed over the Dragon Temple. Family not recognizing family. Ha ho.
Family? Who's your family? Don't try to cozy up to me here.
Isn't my granddaughter and Ma friends with you guys?
What are you even talking about? How could I possibly know her?
Director Sun, you really do forget things so easily. It's the 2 billion order with Shan Shan. I'm asking you to coordinate with our Zhang family. Oh, so you're talking about that 2 billion order.
I really didn't expect that the Zhang family would be foolish to this extent. To not cherish a fine jade when you have one. Can't believe you're supporting this fake.
Director Sun, what do you mean?
If it weren't for the young lady's personal instructions to sign this order over to Mo Chen Zhang, how could it possibly have fallen into the hands of a small company like yours? Yet, you end up thanking this counterfeit and turn against our young lady.
Thinking we've been mistaken about people all along. My goodness. What have I done?
It's over. The Jiang family is finished. Yu Shan Gao. That order clearly wasn't secured by your efforts. Why are you taking the credit? You are a malefactor. You've completely ruined our Jiang family.
I was just speaking off the cuff. It's not my fault you fools believed it.
You scammer. You with the surname Gao. You scammer. Yating used to be Mom HZ. Mom knows she was wrong. Please, for the sake of our mother-in-law and daughter-in-law relationship, spare our Jiang family.
Okay, for the sake of our mother-in-law and daughter-in-law bond?
Right.
If you cared about our mother-in-law and daughter-in-law relationship, you wouldn't have made me serve 3 years in prison for you, nor would you have forcefully separated me from Imochen. And you certainly wouldn't have driven me out of the Jiang family. And they wouldn't kick me out of the Jiang family. Wake up, although I love Imochen, I'm not a saint either. I've said it before, everything you've done to me, I will repay one by one. Director Sun. Where's the evidence I asked you to find?
All the data about the eldest miss is right here.
This is the evidence of my dear mother-in-law hitting someone with her car. Even though I served 3 years in jail for you, I can still file an appeal.
Yating.
Honey, are you trying to plead for her? If you want to plead for her, I can let her go. But there's always this nagging feeling inside me.
That's not what I mean. She indeed needs to reflect on her actions, but she is my mom after all. Once she gets into prison, could you please take extra care of her?
Sure.
That puts my mind at ease.
Since this is a family matter of yours, I won't interfere then. This marriage, I'm giving it up for you. I'll leave now, if there's anything. Stop right there.
Miss Gao, Weren't you planning to save Gao Corporation at the wedding?
What are you going to do?
I just so happen to have a big gift for you. This is evidence of Gao Corporation's misconduct. It's currently under review. After the review is successful, Gao Corporation will go bankrupt. I'm afraid even you might end up taking the prison.
No, the Gao family cannot be affected. Su, didn't you want me to apologize? I apologize. I'm sorry, please spare the Gao family.
Too late. You two like playing mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, right? Then go do that in prison.
Su, you vented your anger. Our Zhang family hasn't been excessive towards you. Think about it. Can you spare our Zhang family?
I can spare the Jiang family. But I will cancel this 2 billion order. It will be signed under my husband's personal name, and our Dian Group's orders will have nothing to do with your Jiang family in the future. And you, Manager Zhao, the eldest daughter of the family, you only hear what you want to hear, lustful and weak. Our Dian Group doesn't need an employee like you. Go to the HR department to process your resignation.
Oh, please no. Miss, I know I was wrong. Miss, please forgive me. I really know I was wrong. Miss.
Honey, do you believe now that I won't embarrass you?
Ever since I fell in love with you, I've never felt embarrassed. Whether you are a commoner, or the heiress of the Dian Group, you are my wife.
Alright, once this is resolved, let's start a company together. And have another grand wedding.
Okay,